Testing, testing. Got about 20 minutes to the State of Play starts. See, we got a couple viewers already. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Smooth Play, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Anything you hoping to see today at today's State of Play, bro? By the way, once we get closer to the time for the State of Play to start, the screen will be a lot larger. Come on, PlayStation, do something crazy today. Something crazy. Same, man, same. That's what I'm hoping for. I just if I had one wish, if I had to pick something out of all the rumors out there, just news on the Final Fantasy IX remake. Now, me of 5 years ago would say I'm praying that some type of random free-to-play MMO shadow drops, but I'm not even going to hold my breath. If we get some type of MMO announcement, that would be nice. Jay, what's good, bro? Thank you for coming through. What about you, Jay? You got anything you're hoping to see today? I want to see PlayStation knock it out of the park, because I'm gonna be realistic. Xbox ain't doing it right now, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've been giving my Series S dirty looks ever since Perfect Dark got canceled. Not really. Damn, gaming's been just that rough this generation. I just remember, like, when we used to do this stuff, you guys were so much more hopeful, and now, oh man. Like, I feel y'all though, man. I feel it. Trust me, I feel it too. Like, we went from having all the hope in the world to just, please don't screw this show up. That's crazy. And these game companies don't see nothing wrong with that. The fact that negativity is the popular thing to do on YouTube with gaming is a problem. And they have no... And that doesn't bother any of these companies. Here's Nintendo's problem. Alright? And I hate the fact that they're doing all this around the Switch 2. Because right now the Switch 2 is my favorite console. Straight up. It is literally like having Um, it's literally like Nintendo having a console on par with the Series S, just with more ray tracing abilities. And that annoys me because they finally made a good console and they're just doing dumb stuff. I'm like, why did y'all have to do this around the Switch too? Like, why? Oh man. And it's the same. They're making the same mistake that Microsoft did when they went into the Xbox One generation. They killed it last generation. They get full of themselves, and then they think they can do whatever they want. I don't know why these game companies. It's like Sony's the only one that learned. Like, okay, we dominated the PS4 generation. We're going to stay humble. Sony's only big mistake was banking a little bit too hard on live service games. Other than that, PlayStation hasn't screwed up too much. Honestly, I think Concord could have been alright if they just took a different route with it. Because Concord felt like a hybrid of Halo, Call of Duty, and Hero Shooter. I liked Concord. Like, that's going to sound crazy, but I thought Concord was fun. They could have just did better with the characters and just made it free to play. I don't know. Like, and that's one thing with these live service games. Like, if you're going to make one, your best bet is to aim for free to play. Like, make the barrier of entry easy. Because when people hear live service, they're already turned off. So the least you can do is make the barrier of entry easy. Like, the only thing and when it comes to Nintendo, the only thing I'm scared of, right? I just don't want this to be the generation where they get humbled, fall off, go slow making games. Like, I don't want the Switch 2 turning into Wii U 2.0. Like, don't do that. Like, ugh. Nintendo wanted to sue everybody that makes a Pokemon clone. Like, no. Pull whoever's the head of Game Freak into an office, sit them down, and be like, yo, how can we innovate Pokemon? Have a meeting, mock up a little teaser trailer that makes Pokemon look insane, tease people with it, and then go dark for a few years while y'all develop it. Like you do with every big game. They all do the same thing. Look at how Final Fantasy VII Remake went. Successful. Look how Final Fantasy 16 went when it was first announced. Successful. Look at Kingdom Hearts 4. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, Nintendo, just do better. Do better. Y'all know better. Y'all were just humbled your last console before the Switch. Don't get humbled with the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is off to an amazing start, but that can change. All y'all gotta do is piss people off enough. Because the thing is, when it comes to monster catching games at the end of the day, Pokemon is on top. Nintendo, all y'all gotta do is just stay there. Just listen to the fans. People sleeping on Legends ZA though, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. Legends ZA looks dope. It's literally a hybrid of the last Legends game and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They literally took the formula of the two newer style games and blended it together. I don't see what's wrong with that. It's like they took Legends, innovated a bit on the combat, and put it in an urban setting. I'm good with that. That makes me happy. But y'all have a console that's got the power of a Series S. Y'all can definitely step it up with some of these games. Like the next Xenoblade better look insane. It better look like on a Final Fantasy VII remake level. Another thing too, though, in the Switch 2's defense, people gotta slow down a bit on it too. And remember, the console just came out. They gotta let Nintendo cook as well. Because game-wise, technically, they've done what they're supposed to do. They've brought out a new first-party title almost every month. We got Mario Kart with the launch. We got Donkey Kong. They announced a few more at the Direct, but I don't know, just give third parties a chance to get their hands on the hardware and stuff like that. $10 minutes, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and enlarge the screen. Yeah, that too. But the one thing I have to say at the same time, when it comes to prioritizing optimization, that part's on the developers. Because, listen, the Switch one, heavily underpowered. We all know that. But there were some developers making crazy ports on that thing, and there were others just making trash ports. Like, look at Panic Button. Look at all the games they made quote-unquote miracle ports of. It's not that they were making miracle ports. They took the time to learn the hardware. And they took on so many games so they could perfect their craft. Like, I'm telling y'all now, imagine what Panic Button's going to do with the Switch 2. Like, Panic Button, watch. They will be the ones bringing, 60 FPS games back to back and stuff like that. And even I hate to say it, but even Activision and Call of Duty, Phil Spencer already confirmed Call of Duty's coming to Switch. I guarantee you they are taking their sweet time, and that's why Black Ops 7 ain't on it, and they're learning that hardware. And we're going to make Call of Duty work on this thing. Like, don't get me wrong, Nintendo's making a lot of mistakes right now. I'm just saying it's not all Nintendo. Some of these devs, they gotta do their part too. Because I'm sorry, but if you've played I've personally got to do it. I have a Switch too. I played Cyberpunk on it. It looks better than the Series S version on Switch too. I even showed my buddy Asylum. He was like, damn. I launched my capture card up, put on OBS. I streamed it to him on Discord, put them both side by side, showed him reflections and everything. He was like, yo. So like these devs, they gotta learn the hardware. The Switch 2's CPU, it even has more ray tracing capabilities than the Xbox Series S one does. Like, one problem now is everyone hears 4 teraflops and they flip and lose their stuff. Like when the Series S was first announced, everyone heard 4 teraflops and they were like, ew. Like, yo, did y'all forget the PS4 Pro was 4 teraflops? and name one bad looking game and name one bad looking exclusive on PS4. Even by today's standards. Like, people let these numbers and everything get to their head too. Like, that's why, and I can prove that because every time Sony remasters a game from PS4 to PS5, everyone complains, no one's impressed. Do you know why? Because it already looked good on PS4. PS5's only going to do a few extra things. Stable the frame rate, give you a little bit more reflections, the shadows are going to be a little bit crisper, and that's it. Because it already looked good on PS4. Like the Last of Us. There were some small changes, but from the PS4 version to the PS5 version, what was really so different? And the PS4 is a 2 teraflop console. The PS4 Pro is a 4 teraflop. Oh yeah, true on that. Amen to that, Smooth Play. I agree with you there. Come on, Sony, blow me away. 4 minutes, baby. Blow me away. Shoot. Get paid at the end of this week, too? Come on, give me a reason to spend some money. There are people really in here saying Conquer 2. I mostly think they're trolling, but Sony could try that if they actually gonna do it right. Like, god dang, all you just do what Overwatch and Paladins did. Just with the gameplay that Conquer had. Sexy characters, fun maps, make some unique FPS modes. God. I don't understand how shooter devs are letting something as bland and simple as Call of Duty set the standard. Like, Call of Duty, don't get me wrong, it is a great formula. But it is literally a overskin and repeat of the same thing every year. And somehow nobody can beat that. Good. You know, don't let me develop a shooter, man. I'm gonna do everything different. I'm gonna literally look at my team and be like, guys, y'all see that game over there? Pointing at Call of Duty? Alright, take that. Do everything they don't do. Boom, we win. Rest in peace to X-Defiant, by the way. Oh yeah, I'm loving Borderlands 4. Borderlands is one of my favorite games. I just, I always get into it late, and I can never keep up with the creators, so that's why I never really get to make content on it. Like, you'll see whenever I cover a Borderlands game, like, even when I covered 3, I'll make news videos leading up to the game's release, but the bigger creators, the press, they get so much of a head start on you because, you know, they all get the game weeks early and stuff like that, that it's impossible to just keep up. Like, there were so many people level cap a day or two after it came out, and I was just like, alright. How the hell am I even gonna make a build video or anything? I would love to make more Borderlands content, but it's just by the time I get something out, the whole world's done it already. I love the game. I'm just going to stream it more than anything. I'm going to be bringing streams here to the channel soon too. One minute, guys. Cross your fingers, man. Like, I want to be positive this stream. I want to be positive. I don't want to be mad. Yo, I'm happy people are hype about Wolverine. I don't give a crap about Wolverine, man. I want Blade. The one Microsoft's working on. That's what I want. Man, I already know that's going to come to PlayStation because they bring everything to PlayStation. So that's why I'm not even stressing the fact that it's an Xbox game. Yo, could y'all imagine if Halo Infinite Shadow dropped on PS5 at this show? That would be crazy. Telling y'all now that if they do that and Halo Infinite spikes because it's on PlayStation, oh man, it's over. Microsoft's gonna bring everything to PlayStation. Here we go, boys. Impress me, Sony.
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears.
Scan for Soltari signals.
Signal corrupted.
Oh, they're finally showing gameplay of this. Okay, this is that one game made by the people that made that roguelike.
You better stay out of my way.
When the PS5 first came out, what was it called?
Gregory Loudon, creative director at Housemarque.
Yep,
Today
Housemarque.
We are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action.
Returnal, that was the name of the game. I could not think of it.
Of Arjun Devraz's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles.
Is this a roguelite too, though? Or is it just like an action adventure game?
By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
Soltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold on for me. I will find you. I promise.
Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
Somebody says this looks like a wannabe Control. How? Yeah, people in this chat be talking crazy.
The sun is forever.
We hope you loved that first look at gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months. Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
Swear on everything. If next gen is like this generation, when the PS6 comes out, I'm just gonna buy a PS5 Pro. Saros. Looks alright. I just want to know whether it's a roguelite or not. Oh, and a release date, okay.
You actually want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most highly trained operants.
She's been shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Probably. But she can scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong.
I'm not even gonna comment on whatever this is. 'Cause I don't care. 0 parades. Yeah, I'm having no parades over that. I don't want no flight simulator. Oh, boy. Yay, graphics look realistic. They have since the PS3. Cool. We already know y'all can make planes, cars, and everything look good. No. Nah, don't care.
Projectiles inbound. 100 meters in closing.
I got 2. East side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side.
Frame shoot. On the T of execute. 3, 2,
What is this?
1. Execute.
Oh, Battlefield 6's campaign, huh?
Has crumbled. Alliances that held since the end of World War II, gone.
Dagger, this is PAX's ballsiest play yet.
If they succeed, they will have secured the most strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock?
You're playing a dangerous game, no doubt about it. Wouldn't be Dagger without insurmountable odds.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little shake of perspective.
Gotta love a challenge.
Stand by for re-attack call.
Light 'em up!
When does Battlefield 6 come out again? I might just go ahead and pre-order.
Kincaid will pay for this.
But we don't know how high it goes.
You trying to start a war with the CIA?
That is not the fucking question!
This campaign looks good.
I know what I gotta do.
October 10th. Dang, that's in like 2 weeks, not even.
I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. Sean and I are back to share news and release dates for games coming to PS5.
But first, thanks to EA and Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6. It launches October 10th on PS5.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary this year. Deus Ex returns. This PS5 remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal and Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver.
On its way back to the people. And you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play as J.C. Denton,
Don't tell me you're going to wear this.
an augmented
Ghost Recon, yeah, definitely.
Cover the truth.
Vision is augmented.
This new version adds enhanced visuals, overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback. Deus Ex influenced a generation of RPGs with its emphasis on choice and consequence. No two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year. It's almost Halloween, and you know what they say, everyone's entitled to one good scare. Death comes to Haddonfield in Halloween the Game, a tribute to the John Carpenter classic.
Bruh.
Team at Ilphonic invites players to an asymmetrical horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian survivor or Michael Myers himself. In each game, it's up to you as survivors to save these hapless folk or to hunt them down as Michael Myers. He possesses abilities like shift jump, allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect him. Playing as a civilian, it's up to you to lead townsfolk to safety, find a phone, and call the police for help. Civilians can also scavenge for gear and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers. Become the boogeyman or protect his victims when Halloween the Game launches on September 8th, 2026.
September 2020. God dang.
2 big announcements from 11th Hour Games.
Ooh, Last Epoch. Okay. All right. This is all right. I'm excited for this. Okay.
For a PS5.
Here we go. Yes.
This celebrated dungeon crawler is known for its extensive.
Here we go. Ah, finally some good news. Here we go. Here we go. Yes.
You'll battle through the past, taking down gods,
All right, I'm happy.
toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future.
I've been wondering about this coming to console. Last Epoch and one other one. That other MMO that Amazon's doing, Lost Ark. I've been saying these two need to come out.
First major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time as the upcoming PS5 release.
Okay, so when they release their next expansion, that's when the PS5 version comes out. Cool.
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series, offering a fast single
Okay, Seven Deadly Sins Origin. All right.
areas where
All
cooperation
right, now y'all barking
and
up my tree a little bit.
exploration go hand in hand. Follow in the footsteps of Tristan, the Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game. Capture creatures, go fishing, cook your own meals, mine resources, and craft new items as you explore Britannia on your own. Or step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players.
Yes. Okay, multiplayer confirmed. Let's go.
Transcends time and space. Original heroes join forces with beloved characters from the series to embark on a grand adventure.
All right, PlayStation.
Venture out alone or with friends.
Ooh, we got a date. All right, January 28th, 2026. Let's go.
Two iconic characters finally meet in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, launching on PS5 tomorrow.
We already know this is coming out. What?
Mega Man and his trusty vehicle, the Rush Roadster, join the lineup as part of the Mega Man DLC pack that arrives early next year. But they're not alone. Proto Man also speeds into the pack.
All right, I think that's cool. They added Mega Man to it.
It's a stunning reimagining of Dr. Wily's castle from the Mega Man series. Familiar sights and sounds will take players back to some of Mega Man's most memorable adventures. The Mega Man DLC.
All right, so 2 good things out of this so far. I like that.
Part of the Season Pass and Digital Deluxe Edition. The early unlock period is already underway, so Digital Deluxe Edition owners can get into Sonic Racing Cross Worlds right now.
Up next, 2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Neo 3.
I mean, y'all couldn't save a release date announcement as a surprise, like.
Kurimatsu, why? You'll never understand what it means.
I am Himiko. On my honor as queen, I shall defeat Hiroko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
We're gonna follow Last Epoch on Twitter right now. We're gonna do that right now.
To rule, one must prove their might.
The light of hope, light seen at the end of time. Go now!
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes Shogun anyway?
Takachio's strength and superiority are what make Shogun, and I have both. Strength alone is not enough to end this war.
February 6th, okay. Neo's always a good time. Neo 3 gonna kill my character 100 times again. Alright, this looks like some type of Dynasty Warriors remaster. I just don't know which one, because I have not played all those games. Dynasty Warriors 3, okay.
Another world snuffed from existence.
Hold on, is this more Code Vein 2? Yeah, baby.
Our focus.
Oh, we finally gonna see some gameplay.
Save this world, our current world.
That's what I like to see.
Need I remind you that tampering
All right, this state of play ain't too bad.
is strictly forbidden.
Yes. Yo, what is that?
I faced my past. Let's go.
Yo, these new abilities look insane. Let's go.
Today, you'll pay your dues.
What the hell? Yo, I cannot wait. Alright, IGN, let me see you give this one nothing but a 6.5 or a 7. January 30th. Yo, early 2026. Let's go. Bandai, put your boy on the review key list right now.
Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, right here on State of Play.
Today, we're joined by the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジータクティクスイバリーズクロニクルズのディレクター前広です。プレイステーションで発売したオリジナルのファイナルファンタジータクティクスから30年
I never played Final Fantasy Tactics.
多くの方がこのタイトルをお気に入りの一本として挙げてくださっており、オリジナルスタッフの一人として大変嬉しく思っています。今回イバリスクロニクルズという新しい形で再び皆様にお届けできることに我々もワクワクしています。フルボイスや難易度調整などファンの方はもちろんこれまで遊んだことがないプレイヤーの方にも快適に遊んでいただけるように様々な工夫を行いました。
Do not feign concern for me. I see your words for what they are.
どなたでも楽しんでいただける内容となっておりますので、ぜひ遊んでみてください。それでは発売をお楽しみに。
Yo, are they doing another Let It Die?
アンクルさん、いよいよ発表できる時が来ました。はい。タイトル名はレッド・イット・ダイ・インフェルノです。
Let It Die Inferno.
レッド・イット・ダイの正当後継作品ってことですね。
はい。開発チーム頑張ってます。このゲームは近接アクションとローグライトを軸に PVPVE の仕組みを取り入れたいわば
Oh, PvPvE system. Oh boy.
プレイヤーは地獄門と呼ばれる巨大な穴を探索するレイダーとなり、たくさんの恐ろしい怪物や他のプレイヤーのレイダーたちが入り乱れているフィールドを探索し、踏破を目指します。
Yo, Let It Die is like what happens when you mix Dark Souls with the wackiness of Borderlands.
探索で手に入れたアイテムを持ち帰るため無事生還したいところですが、死亡すると全てロストしてしまいます。所持品だけではなくキャラクターのボディすらロストします。
Oh, you can lose your character's bodies. Ooh, God.
レイダーたちは探索とボディの入れ替えを何度も何度も繰り返し、一番強い自分を作り上げてどこまで潜れるかを競うのが醍醐味となっています。皆さんに新たな面白さを感じてもらえると嬉しいです。キャッツ。
No, Let It Die was a free-to-play roguelike. I covered it a little bit when it first came out. I just lost interest quick. What is this? Let me see the combat. I like the art style. Let me see the combat. What is it? Sultan Sanctuary Page Master Edition? Chronoscript The Endless End. Okay.
デスクワークスディレクターの藤井智です。集英社ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。完全新作クロノス
Definitely something different.
世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなります。
手書きのペン画というアートスタイルをベースに奥の深いダークファンタジーとして皆さんにお届けできる予定です。終わらない物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと終わらせます。
クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンドは2026年。
There's the tweet. I was waiting for that tweet.
お楽しみに。
Thank you, Lasty Pop.
Citizens of Pywell. Today, a new chapter in this land's history shall be written by our own hand.
Oh, this is
Those who wield power to prey on the weak. Beasts who think
a single player Black Desert game. What's it called?
that is what it means to be a Greymane. The time has
It looks good
to do
though.
what we believe to be right.
Crimson Desert, that's it.
Seek out your Greymane comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one.
It's about time this comes out. They've been working on this forever.
Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Your fight is not for
The
revenge.
weapon variety looks insane.
Glory, nor pride. Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
Oh, it ain't even that far. Wow. What the hell is that? Wireless speakers. Noise rejection. Bro, I can tell you now, them speakers probably look like $200-300.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar
Y'all could have
magnetic
just
drivers
announced
and
these on
PlayStation
Twitter.
Link wireless
Speakers, bro.
technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is the October monthly games lineup. The creepy and captivating Alan Wake 2 arrives just in time for spooky season, with Goat Simulator 3 and Cocoon rounding out the list. These all arrive for PlayStation Plus Essential members on October 7th.
Cool.
You remember me?
Last of Us.
The Last of Us Day is this Friday, September 26th. As part of Naughty Dog and PlayStation's annual celebration of this beloved series, we are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
We don't let anybody stop us.
Come out and fight! For PS5 members, this includes The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, the definitive way to experience Ellie and Abby's story, alongside additions like the roguelike survival mode, No Return.
Our update to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog is extra exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3. Tekken 3 from the original PlayStation and Soul Calibur 3 from the PS2 are coming to the service later this year.
Okay.
Also arriving this year, another all-time classic from the PS2, Tomb Raider Anniversary. And up next, a special message from the creator behind one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
Gran Turismo.
皆さんこんにちは。グランツーリスモシリーズプロデューサー山内和則です。本日はですね、皆さんにすごく素敵なアップデートをお伝えできることを大変嬉しく思います。この2025年の6月25日に、なんとグランツーリスモの、累計売上本数が
Congratulations, it's a good racing game.
を超えたそうです。1億本です。この1億本を超えるってすごいことだなって、作ってる僕らも思うんですけれども、この1億本を、超えたことを記念して、この年末にですね、僕らはグランツーリスモ7のスペック3のアップデートを行う予定です。スペック3のアップデートには、2つの、レーストラック、フォーミュラ1でも使われているトラックであるとか、あるいは8台の新しい車であるとか、新しいサーキットエクスペリエンス、あるいはデータローガンのフィーチャーであるとか、それ以外のさまざまなゲームフィーチャーの大きなアップデートを予定しています。皆さんのおかげで、30年かけてグランツーリスモは1億本を達成しました。本当にありがとうございます。
What's this? Why they do that to people, bro? They probably had so many people thinking that was about to be a new God of War announcement. Why they do that?
Longer than I can remember.
There's even a guy in chat like, bro, what is this? Wolverine. Y'all got y'all wish.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go.
Damn.
Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
Okay, Sony. Y'all cooking with this one. Fall of next year, alright.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics?
Well, there's the answer.
Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the root to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so
The funny thing is, if they would have just put this and a Bloodborne remaster in one show, they would shut their whole fan base up.
And being able to just deliver that performance with believability.
Because that's literally all PlayStation fans been asking for. Where's Wolverine, and when are we going to get a Bloodborne remaster or Bloodborne 2?
Hey,
I don't know what Sony doing.
Played James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as it applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breath of Madripoor in Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is
That's
there,
crazy that Sony showed gameplay of Wolverine before Microsoft showed Blade.
For sure.
Another visual
That is
element
nuts.
of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the
The one thing I do appreciate about this is the actor's really hyped.
You notice it doesn't look like our past.
He seems genuinely excited about what they're doing.
Urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I
Man,
have
that dude's
ever
smiling in
worked
every
with.
shot. He legit looks
That's what we always
excited.
get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Shoot, that last Epoch announcement, that did it for me. Do I have a new MMO or ARPG? And of course, the 7 Deadly Sins. I'm happy.
Maybe you don't want it enough.
My fight will continue.
Alrighty. Well, that's going to do it for the State of Play stream, guys. Like I said, I'm personally excited about the couple things I saw. We got some more Code Vein 2 gameplay. We got some... we got the announcement of Last Epoch for console, finally. And we got to see more of the 7 Deadly Sins, look at multiplayer and all that fun stuff. But anyway, that's going to go ahead and wrap up today's stream. Thank you all for coming through. I will probably make some videos out of this, especially, you know, the reaction to some of the trailers and stuff like that. I'm not sure for those who missed the stream. But anyway, smooth play. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me and everybody else who was in the chat. You know, the lurkers and all that. Thank you guys for being there. I'll see y'all in the next one.
I'm gonna need it. Buys.
Have a good night,
Shoulders,
guys.
Static hold. The good burn.